why you should never hire a full stack developer. So most developers have a specialty. So usually they're either good at backend, or they're good at front end, or they're only good at mobile development, or they're only good at DevOps. And usually it takes a couple years for someone to get proficient in their technology. And even if a guy has switched jobs many times, they are only good at one technology at that time, right? For example, if someone says they did PHP development for 2 years and then they switch to JavaScript and then they switch to Python, they're probably not very good at JavaScript and PHP. So they really only know Python, right? And the reason why I say never hire a full stack developer is usually if someone has like 1 to 3 years experience and they say they're full stack, they're generally only about like junior intermediate at their main specialty and they're junior at the other specialty that they claim they can do, right? And basically, you are basically paying 40 hours a week for a guy who is good at something and mediocre at something else, and they would expect more money because they claim they're full stack, right? What if I told you that you could probably find a backend developer and a front end developer for half the price of a full stack developer, and have them both work for you, and you would get 80 hours of output from them rather than 40 hours from a mediocre person. So this is why I tell people not to really look for full stack developer, and it's better to just split the roles. Also, this also safeguards your company as well because by doing this, that developer has less control over your project. I have situations where basically we hired a full stack senior developer. He was on the project, and then one day he like went like a complete diva and just didn't show up to work, and no one knew what he did. And that's very scary when you run a professional service company. And you know how do you replace him, right? Now, when you have two developers, one front end, one back end, there is less of a chance that they will go like full diva mode and just run away, right? And even if they do, it's way easier to replace them because they only did half the project, right? So if you have someone else who's at their skill level, they should be able to come in and solve the problem. So hopefully this is enough information for you guys to understand why not to hire full stack developers. If you want more information, you can come to onetouchrecruit.com, or if you want to use our service, you can book an appointment with us and we can go from there.